Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is September 21, 2021. I want to talk about top cybersecurity stocks. As you all know, cybersecurity is one of the emerging areas. There is a lot of growth opportunities. So in future, the wars are won using the cybersecurity, not really based on the physical strength or army or navy. So with that, cybersecurity is a very emerging trend. Let's see if we can pick some great stock to invest. Let's jump in here. So I got here a few stocks for you to look at. At the top, we got Cloudflare or NET. It's a great stock. Price is 127. In last 1 year, this company has done great 252% performance in 1 year. And then you got here Fortinet, nice 158% growth in 1 year, and Zscaler, and so on and so forth. As you look through here, I've also highlighted the insider transactions and also institutions transactions. As an example, look at Cloudflare. Institutions are buying 8%, even though insiders are selling, as you can see here. And Zscaler, institutions are buying it, and so on and so forth. We'll look at insiders and institutions and see what they're trying to do here. And also we have to look at the sales growth and gross margin. Anytime you see sales growth quarter over quarter plus gross margin greater than 40, these are good fundamental companies. We should look at buying them into weakness. And of course, we got a short ratio and the performance. We should pay attention to them also. And we should look at RSI levels to see if it is good to buy now or should we wait and buy on a pullback. So with that, let's jump in here, look at top news and look at few stocks here. From a top news perspective, Cloudflare, is to speed up millions of websites automatically and free. I think this is a great company. We should look at buying Cloudflare into the current weakness in the overall market. I think these stocks will do great. This is the one stock you can buy for your investment and also your retirement type portfolios. And then you got Fortinet here, top ranked momentum stock. I think into the weakness you should look at buying stock like Fortinet also. And we got Zscaler. It's again a web scale company, and they're very good in the security, cyber security. Looks like it's the next big growth opportunity for Motley Fool. And we got Palo Alto Networks. It's a great performer, and company has been doing great of late. We should also look at buying Palo Alto into this weakness here. And we got CrowdStrike. I love CrowdStrike. It's a great company, and they're a winner because of ransomware, according to Investor Place. So I think we should add some CrowdStrike to our portfolio here. It's a great company. And then you got ATEN Networks, a smaller company here. They're expanding the portfolio with the zero trust architecture. We should look at this one too. And we got smaller players like CommVault here. They also offer ransomware protection. Could be good to look at this one along with Dynatrace DT. It's a rated highest in peer insights in Gartner. That's a very good testament for this company. And we got Veronis. They also have data classification cloud for Box and Google Drive. Good to buy this one too. And last but not least, we got F5 FFIV. They have enhanced cloud security portfolio. So with that, we should look at many of these companies. I know general stock market a little bit weak with a big sell-off yesterday. We should look at some of these good names. They can really help your portfolio nicely. So with that, from a broader market perspective, stocks have been falling off of late. This is a 5-year weekly chart, which will give you a good perspective. So that way you don't worry too much about current drop here. As you look through S&P 500 in last 5 years or so, big drop sometimes in say March April time frame here. Back in 2018 recovered nicely. Big drop in September October time frame in 2018, as you can see here. then we recovered nicely. Big drop in around March-April time frame. COVID-19 here recovered nicely, and few drops here in September October time frame, jittery here, then we came back up again. So as you can see here, September October has got some volatility in the market as witnessed by 2020 September October, and also as we look through here, we got a little bit jitteriness in 2019, and if you look through 2018 here, September October, there's some jitteriness here too. So the stock market pullback is expected around September October time frame. Could be a good opportunity. As you look through the historic lens, it always proved to be a good buying opportunity. So this time it's no different. Stock market came down big time here, a big down candle, a big gap down here. I would slowly buy some good quality names here and take it from there. And we got here major indices here. We got S&P 500 down below 100-day moving average, and we got QQQ, which is stronger of the indices or ETF, also coming down here, trying to touch its 100-day moving average here. And we got DIA, big candle down here, came below 100-day moving average, and we'll see if it touches 200-day moving average. And same story with IWM. As you can see here, IWM and DIA are a little bit weaker, whereas SPY and QQQ are a little more stronger. So we'll see how it will pan out. But it's our opportunity to buy some great cybersecurity stocks into this weakness, and go from there. So with that, here are the top cybersecurity stocks. At the top of the list, we got Cloudflare or NET, great performance, 252% in 1 year. And from there, it's a descending order. We got Fortinet, Zscaler, CrowdStrike, and so on and so forth. So what I've done is I've highlighted few stocks for you in green background, as you can see here. Those are the good ones you should look at buying at these levels, especially because from an entry point perspective, by looking at RSI and also by looking at the sales growth, it's a compelling opportunity to buy into this pullback here. As market pulls back, I would also look at other names like Cloudflare here. If Cloudflare drops a little bit lower, I would be willing to buy some Cloudflare also here. So as we look through here, pay attention to insider buying and selling here. As examples, here we got Sentinel. I love Sentinel. It's the latest IPO. Insiders are buying big time. I would buy Sentinel into this this trend here. Also, insiders are buying. It's a great company. I would buy the stock. And also look through institutions and insiders. Sometimes insiders are selling. It could be okay. They want to lighten up at times. Pay attention to insiders. Insiders are buying here, so it's a good sign. So with that, also look at quarter over quarter sales growth plus gross margin. That tells you if the company is doing nicely from a fundamental perspective. Many of these stocks satisfy rule of 40, where quarter over quarter sales growth plus gross margin greater than 40. So I love many of these companies here. I would be buyer here. And look for net margin here. Companies like Fortinet, that's a positive net margin. Companies making money at the end of the day. Same story with Ubiquiti, ATEN, so on and so forth. Good companies there. And look for RSI levels. If the RSI is above 55, wait a little bit for a pullback. Otherwise, stocks like Fortinet and even stocks like CrowdStrike and BlackBerry, which is a meme stock, looks like they're okay to buy at these levels here. And option traders pay attention to IV percentile. This is the IV percentile from Thinkorswim platform. We also call it IV rank. If the IV rank is higher, for example here Palo Alto Network, right now it's 48. You could slowly start selling some put options beneath the stock price. Takes advantage of premium opportunities. And same story with the stocks like a radware here right now, high IV percentile. You could do something along those lines. But if IV percentile is low and if RSI is also low, you could buy some call options longer term and participate in stock appreciation. And then look at the short ratio here. For example, here Rapid7, a great stock, high short ratio. You could take advantage of this, a high short ratio, and buy the stock as it pulls back and wait for a nice short squeeze here. And also we got Qualys here. Qualys has got 13% short ratio. Stock has been pulling back of late. You could buy some Qualys and participate in the short squeeze as it unfolds. These are good, fundamentally good companies with a nice sales growth here. I've highlighted few stocks for you to look at. As example, Fortinet, low RSI levels around 47 here, and nice fundamentals. I would look at buying some Fortinet here along with CrowdStrike. I love CrowdStrike, great company. As you can see, our RSI is 51. Tells you stock is oversold at these levels. I would look at buying some CrowdStrike here. Even BlackBerry, which is a meme stock, has been pulling back hard. Right now, RSI is 42. Short ratio is 7%. You could slowly add some BlackBerry low price stock here and go from there. And we got here a few more UI, ATEN, CommVault. All of these have got nice sales growth here, fundamentally strong companies. RSI levels have been low here, telling you these have pulled back. You could buy slowly into this weakness. And we got ATEN F5, FFIV F5 Network, even Cisco. All of them are pulling back a little bit. RSI levels are low. You could buy some of these stocks at these levels here. Cisco, as you can see here, RSI is 40. Good one to buy at these levels. And then you got your ribbon, Okta. Okta has been dropping off of late. And we got NLOK. All of them got low RSI here. As you can see, I would look at buying them into this weakness here. Next, let's look at a few more here. We got Juniper, SailPoint. Both of these stocks have been off of late. Juniper has been stuck at 27, 28 for a long time. So as you can see here, in 1 year they've done just 25%. Could be a good one to trade around, but Juniper did not prove to be a long-term solid investment. And then we got SailPoint. It's a great stock here into identity management. I think we should look at buying some SailPoint into this weakness here. Nice sales growth. I love the sales growth here and go from there. And then we got some BAE System, NetScout, another great player here. Right now low RSI, as you can see here. We could buy some of these stocks at these levels here. And you can look through Tufin, VeriSign, even Lydios. I love Lydios also. Akamai, great stock here. This stock has got a characteristic of its own. It goes up and down drastically around the earnings. You should look at buying some Akamai. Right now RSI is I think we don't show RSI here, 32, which is oversold. We should look at buying some Akamai here. I love VMware. I think VMware is going through some separation anxiety with Dell here. I think we should buy VMware into this weakness. This company used to be high flyer in the past. Right now it's down a little bit. And Checkpoint is a steady Eddie type company. Has not done much in 1 year, as you can see, negative at this time. I would buy some Checkpoint into the weakness. This company also goes up and down around the quarterly earnings. Good trading opportunity. And also if you want to hold it for long term, it's a good stock too. And we got a few more here with Ramp, OSPN, Ping, Splunk, great company again, and KNBE. We should look at some of these names and buy them into the weakness and take it from there. And last but not least, we got two stocks which have come down drastically. We got Sumo here. Could be a good opportunity to buy at these levels here. RSI is 39. RSI is 70. Looks like this is not right here. RSI seems too high here. I think we should see if we can buy some of these stocks which are stuck lower and take advantage of this downturn here. So with that, let's jump in, look at a few stock charts here, see what we can make out. First, we got Cloudflare or Net here. Cloudflare is a great company. I love this company. Stock has been bouncing off of its 25-day moving average, as you can see here. If this stock comes down, I would buy this stock into the weakness. It's a great company to invest. And then you got your Fortinet. Fortinet, as you can see here, dropping off of its 50-day moving average here. I would be a buyer of the stock. Right now RSI is 45, tells you it's ripe for picking here. I would buy some Fortinet at these levels here. And then you got Zscaler. It's a great company built from ground up on the web scale technologies. I think it's a good one to buy into the weakness and go from there. And CrowdStrike, I love this company. Stock has been dropping off into 50-day moving average. I would be a buyer of CrowdStrike. Right now RSI is 46, tells the stock is oversold. Look at the on the balance volume here. Even though stocks are generally stock market is dropping, on the balance volume for these stocks are pretty steady. That tells you folks are buying into this cybersecurity. They know cybersecurity is an emerging trend. They also know these stocks will do well. Next, we got few more here. Rapid RPD, nice stock here. I think stock is trying to trade around its 25-day moving average. I would be a buyer of Rapid along with Ubiquiti. As you can see here, it's bouncing off of its 100-day moving average, came below here. Could be a good opportunity to buy slowly into this weakness. And then you got Cisco here. Cisco has been doing great. Off late is coming down, as you can see here. This could be a good buying opportunity here into this weakness and accumulate. And then you got your Sentinel, one of my favorite stock. It's a new IPO. I think this is a great play. Insiders are buying big time. You should buy along with the insiders. This has a potential to become a great cybersecurity company. So with that, here is a quick cheat sheet on when to buy, when to sell. From an entry point perspective, look for a low RSI and on the balance volume rising. That will give you a nice cushion for stock to do well. From an exit point perspective, look for RSI to be higher, greater than 60 or so. If the on the balance volume is falling, then don't buy. If you already have the stock, you can look to sell it slowly. And always focus on fundamentally good companies with a positive sales growth and gross margin. Look for rule of 40, where quarter over quarter sales growth plus gross margin greater than 40%. Option buyers and sellers pay attention to both RSI levels as well as IV percentile. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading.